I still recall the first day that I got my diploma from the American Academy, that I knew that someday I want to do this thing together. You know, I want to put nutrition and exercise and posture, all of that together, because each one is equally important.
Madhuri Ruia, professional nutritionist, turned entrepreneur in January 2009. In South Mumbai, she found herself a small 500 square feet place and started a fitness center, which she called HALF, the Functional Health Studio. The new functional fitness concept and a brand new piece of equipment, and Madhuri was sure her clients would love it, just as much as she did. But the story wasn't the fairy tale she'd imagined.
The first month was fabulous. 6 clients joining up, you know, all those, they were all people we already knew and we'd worked with for a long time. And we thought that, you know, it's going to be very easy now. Every month, if we have a story of 6, it'll become 10 and 20 and nothing to worry about. But the reality was totally different. I mean, by May 2009, we didn't have a single sign up. What was really striking was around that time, around July 2009 or so, is that people would come in, listen to us, appear convinced, and, you know, we were so sure that we'd sold the product to them and they wanted to come and become a member. They'd say, tomorrow I'm coming with the check, and there was no sign of them. And that's when it was so scary, because there were no conversions happening.
Madhuri had invested nearly $220,000 from her personal savings into her startup. But clients and potential customers clearly weren't seeing the value she was hoping to give them. With no footfalls, finances started drying up, and with only 28 customers in 10 months since it launched, she knew her startup was about to crash. This was her story in October 2009, a month before she was invited for the NEN Tools for Growth workshop in Bangalore.
I really wanted a door to open up for me magically and show me a way out. And I was looking and looking and looking and finding that new door to open up. And it did. You know, when I was invited for the NEN conference, that was just the beginning.
At NEN's Tools for Growth program in November 2009, for entrepreneurs and faculty alike, a whole new world opened up for Madhuri, one in which accounts, statements, cash balances were not alien anymore. And it was here that she met Raj Bhat, an entrepreneur turned academician, who agreed to become her business mentor for a 3-month period. Raj identified 4 key challenges that Madhuri's business was facing. 1. She had put in a lot of money and was getting no return on that. 2. Although in the correct location for her target group, not too many people knew what she was doing. 3. The branding was off track. And most importantly, he felt the business was fragmented, with the gym working on its own and Madhuri's nutrition consulting happening independently, with no synergy between the two.
When we first saw these challenges, we wrote down a small Excel sheet, because I had to prove to her mathematically that, you know, she will not make money, and she will not make money very soon. So we wrote a small dashboard Excel sheet, and we put in all the parameters: how much was she getting exercise, what is the capacity of the gym, and we realized that this would never even achieve break even if we are running at full capacity, the way the whole business was structured, I think.
Raj drew up an action plan based on what he learned from London Business School's Professor John Mullins in the program. He looked hard at the balance sheet, trimmed unnecessary expenses and a bloated team, integrated the business of the gym and the nutrition, introduced a new branding strategy, so HALF became Madhuri Ruia's Into Gym, and by the end of January 2010, he had helped her build a brand new product, FlaxoFit, which was a 2-month membership program with guaranteed results for clients.
The business impact, I think, is dramatic. So what I think was not a remote possibility even in November 2009 of a break even, because of the business model that it was based in. I think she should achieve business profitability by April 2010.
it's been spectacular because ever since he came in, it was like so quick. Everything just changed overnight. From like, you know, shall I say, about 8 or 9 footfalls in this whole of the last year, from Jan 2009 to, let's say, November 2009. I've had 90 inquiries just this month, and that's been staggering for us. I mean, we haven't experienced anything like this, and I think, I mean, I can really sense now entrepreneurship, you know, the spirit of it coming inside of me, you know, completely.
So many entrepreneurs like Madhuri need support and mentoring to transform their businesses and grow. But there are very few trained, willing and accessible mentors to connect to startups in India and help them succeed. Training is critical, but it's just the first step. As an entrepreneur, one runs into plenty of barriers trying to find a mentor because mentors are few and not visible enough. And even if I find one, how do I assess and have confidence in the quality of the mentor's input? How do I know what kind of mentoring engagement I need? Will one phone call be enough? Or will 1 or 2 sessions with the mentor work for me? Or like Madhuri, will I need a full 3-month-long program? And if I do, how do I pay for it? To whom is my mentor accountable? How is this mentorship success evaluated, both for the entrepreneur and the mentor? Leveraging its network and experience, NEN is bringing these pieces together to form a mentoring platform at a national level. Training, quality assessment and certification, visibility and marketing for mentors, careful matching of an entrepreneur with the right mentor based on the kind of interaction, and monitoring and evaluating success. Only with this platform in place can large numbers of entrepreneurs access the help they need to grow.
These entrepreneurs, they're new. This is the first time that they've launched businesses. Most of them are not from business backgrounds. And mentoring is actually the thing that can make the difference of whether or not they succeed and even how much they succeed. So what we're doing at NEN is putting together a platform for a scalable solution. In other words, entrepreneurs all over India should be able to access good quality mentoring in the kind of format that they want. There are enormous challenges, as we know. And this is not something that NEN thinks that they can accomplish or we can accomplish alone. So we're looking very much to work with the key stakeholders in this, whether it's banks, government bodies, other groups. I think that's the only way that we can have the kind of platform that'll make a difference at a national level.
Madan Padaki, one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the education space in India, agrees that such a platform can be transformational to the success of startups across the country.
I still see that there is a platform that lacks this seamless integration of the various activities that mentoring is supposed to do. So when I heard about this concept of a mentoring platform of sorts from NEN, I was very enthused. And I think this platform will go a long way in bridging the information asymmetry, in bringing wannabe entrepreneurs and qualified successful entrepreneurs come together so that the entire ecosystem can be energized much faster.
Meanwhile, Madhuri Ruia's Integym is providing intelligent fitness options in an integrated manner. She's getting new clients every day and her dream has finally got the right punch.
Well, the mentoring has actually given me my business in the first place. I never had one before this, you know, so I am into business now, so to speak. March 2010, 3 months after I started my mentoring.